Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Those are the sounds that accompany the start of the show.
I don't think they know that we have no idea that that thing actually happens.
Oh yeah.
No. I mean, I get excited, and then I want to make the sounds, and I make the sounds even if I don't see the thing.
You make the sounds in the hall.
I make the sounds 24 hours a day.
Yes.
I haven't stopped making the sounds. What show is this, Eric?
I would be so happy to tell you.
What show is it?
It is Welcome Back Fodder. Yeah. No. Black Remnant.
Black Remnant.
As they say.
Black Remnant.
Black Remnant. And
Yes.
as of where we left off last week, you are on Chagos Prime and competing in the Chagos Prime games.
Man, it seems like early days for Roshan Cole. Right now he quits. He's batting 1,000 essentially, but now he has to fight Baal, who is a literal demon,
Right.
housed inside of a steel demon, and he's probably going to die. So that's going to affect the campaign. We need to figure out who is going to be sitting over there.
Yeah,
What am I going to do with these Tuesdays?
In the future,
So much time.
opening
up.
No, we have to do what we can.
But even through those fights, so much had happened in between.
Oh no, it was dense.
You had visited Johannes Fuchs.
Yeah, and I think sort of made a relationship there. We were able to bond over our shared love of tabs, but even he, with our elevated friendship levels, even he is reticent to describe the workings of the tabernacle.
But he said he would get you in at least a meeting.
Yeah.
With the tabernacle.
I'm sure they have their own name.
Yeah.
But that's what we're using for now.
And also, you had went to Fizzbangs and started a business, a merch business as well.
It's a collab.
Yeah.
And and ultimately we're trying to, and obviously we were trying to generate some FOMO on social, and so we did have a midnight launch of the merch. So there were 6 purchases.
Yes.
But they were large purchases.
But the Roshan, it was the Roshan shirtless that showed.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously, the bots can easily convert our LRM popcorn tubs with the top of the Mad Cat to create the ultimate drinking hat. And we've seen some momentum in the marketplace with that. So obviously, we're going to try to take full advantage of that new offering.
Right.
And it's exclusive. So
it is exclusive. You also put out with the Portmasters and to try and find some mechs for sale as well.
Yeah, my hope is that the Chagos games, as a local hub for this type of thing, my fantasy is that I'll be able to take advantage of the natural traffic without getting too hosed on the on what they call the Chagos tax. So we'll see how it goes. My policy thus far of being maximally aggressive at the beginning, not getting what I want, and telling everyone to fuck off. I think this is going to be the time where it really starts to pay dividends. Obviously, in the past, it hasn't generated great results, but I think that today is it's a new day.
After 8 sessions.
After 8 sessions, finally, I planted my dark seeds, and now it's time to bring in a harvest. I guess we'll see what it is. I'm excited.
Positive or negative harvest.
It's gonna be a harvest of some kind.
So, you also have Roshan has 3 XP to his name. You spent your personal XP.
Yes. I got some charisma because I'm hoping that it'll help me flex on some of these bigger roles that I'm.
But you also,
asking for.
through your gambling,
there has been some results.
You have roughly 8.5 million C bills or 17 XP.
Yeah, laying around.
Laying around.
Exactly. And thus far, we've been able to maintain the Samira. It's doing what it's supposed to do. You know, just right now between the bets and the great performance from our star player, we've been able to stay ahead of the Bills pretty much.
And where we left off, your midnight sale had just wrapped up.
That's right.
And you had closed the bay doors.
Exactly right.
And a new day has dawned.
Exactly. I'm gonna head back up to my quarters, and I was able to ascertain with the help of the bots that I should be waiting for a communique of some kind. And my expectation is not that there's going to be a communique, but it's a daily habit of Stavron's to sort of check it when he wakes up and check it when he goes to bed, basically. Yeah. So I'm gonna check the bin and see if there's anything in there.
Nothing there.
Okay. I mean, I say I'm just gonna. I have to accept. I have to believe that I'm doing this correctly. And obviously, why would the bots lie? They don't have it in them. They're good bots. And yeah, so I'm going to lie down on my bed and look at the ceiling and try to think of ways that trying to think of ways that we can thumb the scale on this Baal fight, because this person is crazy. I mean, there's every possibility that even if Roshan does best him in the Chagos Prime games, that he'll just get out of his mech and come over and beat Roshan up. Like he is barely human. He's 90% demon on his mother's side. And so obviously we want to make sure, you know what I'll do? I'm going to get back up. I'm going to get back up, kick my legs off on the bed, and I'm just going to search for Baal.
Okay.
I'm just going to pull up as much information as I can about Baal. I mean, you know what I mean? I know that there's going to be, acts via the Comstar network. I know that there is going to be something like a betting site. You know what I mean? There's going to be places that I can go to get graphs and performance graphs and lifetime earnings and all this type of shit. I want to do a deep dive on this Baal character psychologically.
Yeah, since Comstar has kind of been dismantled a little, you're getting half and half information. What you find out, what comes easily available to you, is that he has a stable of 4 other pilots with him that compete in these games.
I see. Does he sort of run a stable by de facto?
Yep.
Right, and Pram and a lot of these otother people we've seen have sort of been his rough crew.
Yep, Pemikol, Jaromir, and there's 2 other that you have not.
We haven't fought yet.
You haven't fought.
Okay. Get out of here, Bug. You're not part of this. You can't be here.
I want to be. It's like I'm the Black Remnant.
Insect, you gotta go. All right, anyway.
So you're able to find out, and he is basically responsible on Chagos Prime for kind of he's an information broker as well.
Really? Oh wow! So this guy is in the off season. He's still a significant threat.
It's not so much a threat as he kind of keeps business running.
Interesting. Okay, so he is mixed up in all kinds of stuff. He's not just like a professional murderer.
No.
He is also a businessman.
In a sense, yeah. He keeps the factions in line, so to speak.
I see. Okay, he's sort of like the big brother, like the viceroy or something. Yep. Okay. Well, that's not going to help me kill him. Can I pull up any information about his direwolf?
Sure. Make me a
big pictures,
computer roll.
Right? Big pictures.
Or do you have any kind of...
I do, actually. 4. All right. 12.
13.
Nah. It was like I almost won $1 million, and I would have if I just clicked.
What you can find out is that it's pretty much standard direwolf.
Really?
There's nothing.
It's almost a flex.
Yeah,
there's nothing special
there's
about
nothing
it.
special about it, really.
Except for the fact that it's a gigantic battle mech. Other than that, it's not. It isn't some custom model. It isn't flexing something weird under the hood.
Not that you can find out.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
In
Roshan
the other
is
side of
in
the
his
ship.
quarters, religiously watching Baal's previous bouts.
Okay.
Because he has recordings of everything. Okay. of all games in the sphere.
So is it for him, for Roshan? Is it sort of is being into? Is it like being into the NCAA? Like, is the fact that he is interested in even the Chagos Prime games, like, is that an index of his fandom?
Yes.
That he's even watching the smaller.
Like, there is nothing else in his world than games of any type
Right.
involving mech warriors
Absolutely.
and battle mechs. So he has a pretty good idea about the armament of the dire wolf.
Okay. Does he find anything in particular about Baal's movements with driving the mech?
He does notice that he tends to justifiably close a little bit too...
He's an aggressor?
He's an aggressive.
Okay, so
He's an aggressive pilot.
he plays the mind game.
Yeah, and he likes to bully competitors off of cover, out of cover, and doesn't like to stick to the perimeter, essentially, like a lot of competitors do.
They try to hold distance. They try to maintain position. He wants to he basically wants the quick knockouts.
And that's what he's known for, is the quick knockouts. In addition, troublingly, he there's a lot of money behind him because he is a title holder, and maintenance is tip top. So there isn't going to be any avenue there for.
Yeah, something you might be able to rely on, where the match is essentially won in the garage.
Yes, exactly. So he's just continuing to analyze.
So you're saying that Baal's direwolf is not maintained by a single child? You're saying that's something that might differentiate
Yes.
our stable maybe from Baal, is that we
Yes.
have one
He
girl
might have
and then
an entire crew.
yeah, exactly. It's going to have a crew head.
Yes.
He's going to be stern. I mean, we can see this whole thing, dude. I bet as you reach in, because it'd be like at the end of an F1 race, they're going to go to the van out the side that has like the cover, and they'll be looking at it, and you know, I mean, I bet that his mechanic is just as famous as he is.
Yes.
Right? You know that they're standing off to the side, like they're looking out at the field. Like, my guess is that these two they are themselves perfect allies. His head mechanic at this point is
What's his name?
let's see. It's gonna be Hans
Not Helmet?
Fletcher. Because I just wanted to have like a chunky, angular name.
Yeah.
And then obviously Fletcher has got armaments, war in there. But he is the fucking hard ass. He doesn't lift a finger in the garage. Everybody, he looks at them in a way that communicates all the information. But strategically, like, these two are simpatico. Like they are completely synchronized. He's like a combination coach and mechanic. He knows where you can redline this and have it be safe in the fight. Okay, sorry. We're done.
So he finishes the last bout, and his eyebrow raises, which is bizarre for Roshan to make any expression like that.
Oh yeah, the rest of the face is completely.
And he rushes over to the commander's quarters and rings.
And I'm
the
still
bell.
awake.
Okay.
Yeah. I say, come in. And you see me. I'm looking at. I have like 12 browser window open, and I have them like broken out like where I can't see any of the information, but they're all small and they're all on the screen at once. I want to seem like I'm really getting it, but it's not legible in any way.
No, Roshan, in his typical mannerism, sort of avoids eye contact with the commander. He's like, "Sorry, Commander, I just discovered something. Baal's closest bout in this season was against Johannes Fuchs."
Really? How close are we talking?
It was. They were both stripped of armor. It could have gone either way.
You know, I was talking to Fuchs earlier today.
And Baal appeared to lose his temper.
Interesting. So Fuchs, like in Fuchs's stable, are they all painted a certain way? Mm-hmm. I wonder. Now, obviously, you'd still be battling for Black Remnant. I wonder if a quick paint job wouldn't be enough to send Baal to the other side of the moon. A temporary alliance between our houses. I mean, we can get this thing painted in time.
Typically, if that happens, there's usually an arrangement for sharing the.
You let me handle that. you let me handle that. I hate to pay a bill. No, I wonder if there isn't something here. And here's the thing. This is not your purview, Roshan, and so you don't need to know it. But I think that Fuchs would let us wear the livery just to get one over on Baal. He couldn't buy that otherwise.
Whatever you think's best, Commander. And he just says, "I got to go finish repairs."
Absolutely. But also, in my mind, I'm thinking that, like, what's exciting about this plan is, first of all, it won't take super long. Second of all, the buzz this will generate
but all the merchandise
in
is
the
painted
games.
incorrectly.
God, you're right. There's got to be a way. But you know what? Maybe there's a situation where we can set it up where we're acting as a vassal, or if Fuchs puts up the purse. If we can get Fuchs to bet on you and pay our purse, I think that might do it as well. And then I'll be able to sell all these fucking toys I bought.
I love that is a defining factor in your choice of plans.
Yeah, and now obviously Fuchs doesn't have to do it. All we want is for him to say that he's done it. I can pay him back. I'm actually gonna leave. I'm gonna, like, in the middle of the fucking night. Okay. I'm gonna head back because my guess is that I mean, our matches, those are just like one of the matches that are happening during the day, right? Mm-hmm. This is a renowned stable. They're going to be, that crew is probably an all-night crew. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna head over there and see if I can't get Fuchs on the horn.
Okay, Roshan, for coming up with the idea that to go over the movement of Baal, you are going to get, and really study his actions, you are going to get a one-time use of the SPA Lucky, which lets you re-roll a failed attack roll, but you have to keep the second roll.
Okay.
Deal. So yeah, I mean, my guess is that it's pretty cold. I got the idea too fast, and I didn't get my coat. And so by the time I make it all the way down this road and get to the stable, I'm swearing out loud, and my teeth are chattering, arms are folded in, but I got here.
Yeah, and you see, it's the same entrance as before.
Yeah. This is their place of business.
Right. And Johannes is still kind of awake, but relaxing.
Perfect. I have arrived at the optimal hour.
You're invited into his study.
Oh, perfect. So he has a little place here that is not covered in grease.
Just picture like a book of text, and then like a little magnifying glass, and just a brandy snifter.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty classy. Like I'm fine with it.
Yeah, and then he's just holding the snifter. He says, Stavrin, you're back so soon.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Well, I want to talk to you about something.
Well, should we rock, paper, scissors? I mean, how do you want to?
I mean,
who goes first?
Is your news better than mine, or is my news better than yours?
Well, I think your news might be better than mine, Mr. Fuchs. Why don't you go for it, and I will descend into one of these chairs, and I'm going to sit, and I'm going to continue falling in it. It is very soft, and I've sat in it incorrectly, so like my ass is like in the back part of the crease, and I'm sitting, and I'm trying to make it seem like I'm holding them right, but I'm actually like in real danger.
Yeah, and a little bot comes out and brings you a brandy snifter as well.
No, thank you. At this time.
And then Fuchs puts down the brandy and picks up a slushie and pulls off the tab. I already have it.
Yeah.
Starts drinking.
It's like I make a note where that tab is.
Tomorrow I have I've gotten you a meeting with Prezio Federici. He is the one.
Prezio Federici?
How do you know about Prezio Federici?
I don't yet, but I want to seem like I'm in the know, Fuchs.
I like the cut of your jib.
You know what? Maybe I will take that brandy. Yeah, in a little bit. I'm too comfortable.
Prezio runs the tab operation here on Chagos. In fact, developed the tab operation in general.
I mean,
the creator.
I'm a fan. I mean, obviously he knows that. Obviously he knows you're a fan. And here is.
I had to pay a lot for this.
That's what he's looking at with the magnifying glass.
Yeah, tabs.
Yeah, he's looking at tabs. I didn't hear that
Got
part.
a book full of tabs, and he's just got a magnifying glass.
I bet it's like the Panini books.
It absolutely is.
It's just like
this is what he does in his free time.
No, and you know that he has got like the one that has like it's made of 6 pieces.
Yeah.
And it's like that's the goal. No,
Did you ever think
he's
stupid
missing
tab
one
thing would go this far?
And it's great.
He's missing one.
I don't know how. I got to go back and watch the genesis of it.
He's missing one, and it's just. But this set is like 8 years old, and it's just like he would have to trade his stable, and there's going to come a time where that's going to be a worthwhile trade. But I say I couldn't possibly thank you more. I really appreciate it, and.
Yes, I've done a great thing for you. What will you do for me in return?
Well, it's going to sound bad. When I first say it, especially after what you've done, it's going to sound bad.
I'll tell you the good news.
taking another jab at a Baal might be good for him.
Yeah, exactly. I say it's good now. It's going to sound like I'm asking you. What's the purse at the
$2 million to
against
enter.
Baal? It's still 2. Okay. I say it's going to sound like I'm asking you for 2 million C-bills, but I don't actually want you to pay me the C-bills. What I want is to make it appear as though you are backing our fight against Baal. And I wouldn't ask you for it if I didn't think you'd like somebody to take a piece off this guy.
And you see him crack
Oh,
the brandy
Jesus
snifter in his
Christ.
hand, and just blood is dripping down, and it almost drips on the tabs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But
He's like, no, absolutely not. Not on these tabs.
Yeah.
These tabs? No, not these. Well, I flop like a beluga. I get out of the chair. It's difficult to do. I'm gonna check. That's
what are you
two,
checking? What are you
it's
checking?
2 1s. I rolled 2 1s. I can't get out of here. I can't get out of this chair. I'm way too in it. But I'm trying. I'm like trying to get up so that I can get him a towel or something.
No, he just starts walking up to you, and he takes your hand with his bloodied hand.
Oh, thank God.
But like right on your
yeah,
forearm,
like
and
blood brother type
pulls you up.
situation.
And he's like, anything to bring that man to his knees.
Listen, and all I'm looking for is, and I will give you the money back. I mean, I'll transfer the money now.
Do you see this scar?
Yeah.
And there is a visible scar on his face.
I say, well, I mean, I can. It's almost you can't even notice it. How bad is it?
It's bad.
Okay. I say I didn't scar. I didn't. Is that from Baal?
Don't patronize me.
Is that from Baal?
Yes. He beat me again and again and again
Oh, geez.
in front of a crowd.
Physically?
No, I got this from a mental scar.
Well, okay. Well, yeah. Listen, we all suffer,
Yeah.
and it's okay. This is a place where you can discuss that. If any place here. Yeah. I'm going to say. Well, listen. What I want to offer you is, I just want your name on the label, and let me tell you why. It's definitely mutual. He is terrified that one of these days you're going to get the better of him. Let's start the comeback tonight.
You had me at Baal.
Well, perfect. I say it's done. I mean, I'm gonna get my slate out. I'm punching up. I mean, I'm gonna send him the 2 million. I say, I mean, I'm not trying to get you to come out of pocket on this. I just know that you being anywhere near this is going to get so far in that man's head that my kid is going to open that direwolf like a tin can. And he's going to eat the man inside.
Fair enough.
All right. I'm not going to sit in this chair again. It's too deep. I know that that's probably a sign of a nice chair, but I have a sharp ass. It's a lot of people say that. So I'm gonna walk around and warm my knees over by the fire. I say, do you mind? I'm gonna like flip through a couple pages of his
Oh, sure.
booklet.
And you see
It's all the best.
tabs dating back 50 years. Almost some are in pristine condition. Some have been look like they have been like
Some are
put
mint.
on a spike, like a bike spoke, right?
Hold on. You're trying to tell me that some of these are from when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Long dead.
No, exactly. I was just
Mechwarriors.
I'm inspired. Yeah,
These
I'm just inspired by it. I'm gonna flip real quick to see if there's a Baal page in the booklet.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Has anything happened to these tabs?
You got the Pong. What?
Oh, he has.
It's still a tab.
It's still a tab. It's still a tab. The fight does not extend into this sacred realm.
No.
It's still a tab, and it's still crisp. Mm-hmm. And if anything, he has taken greater care. Like, it's laid right in the box. Mm-hmm. It's just the perfect edge. And yeah, it's absolutely inspiring. And basically, I thank him, and I'm going to be writing a press release on the way back, like freezing my ass off. I'm like, I have the slate out like this. I'm going to type the whole thing with my thumbs and say, new contender, Roshan Cole, wearing the livery of the Black Remnant, has a new force in his corner. That of Johann Fuchs, whose rivalry with Baal. Apparently Fuchs is not satisfied simply to engage in battle with Baal in the ring. He also wants a piece of the business around it, and he has chosen this mech warrior to be his cat's paw in these new Chagos Prime games. And I say, ha 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 ha, and I hit send. So now it's out on the net. It's like 3 a.m, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's noon.
Yeah.
Like I've accomplished a lot of weird tasks. I was able to engage, and I got a lot of rest in the chair. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, now that we're moving back out, and I can just see the Calypso.
Yep. And as you're walking down the tarmac to the Calypso, the portmaster pulls you to the side. He says,
Sir.
Stavron, I have some good information for you.
Is that so?
Great news. We have located a dealer with various mechs that might fit your needs for purchase.
My profile. I say, well, what are we talking about here?
Well, I'm not qualified to discuss that and handle the business.
Absolutely. I understand.
I was just here to inform you that the sommelier has 3 mechs waiting for you for purchase.
The who? Oh God! You could have started with that. All right. Well, thank you. It's not your fault. I mean, all right. All my energy is gone now. This vampire has taken it from me. Now I just trudge back like Charlie Brown all the way back to the Calypso. Like now I gotta go suck off the sommelier. God damn it!
It was anything but.
He's so nice. Stavron is just
so
like made
professional, so
clean,
courteous,
so perfectly
but
matched.
you're just such a piece of shit.
I'm gonna check.
These are called comeuppance.
Exactly. This is my petard. It's like I knew I never should have installed the petard hoist on the Calypso. Now I'm getting hoisted on the daily.
I mean, you knew you had a petard. Why would you install a hoist? Come on,
Jean-Luc Petard. And so I get back in there, and is there? Has the sommelier reached out to me?
No.
Okay, thank God. Thank God. All right. Well, I lost my. But it's fine. I lost my microphone because I was so mad at the sommelier. The game is reaching out into real life. All right. Now, but it's fine. I walk up to the side of the Calypso and I punch in my code, but it's just like fine.
And the bay door opens for you.
Thanks. Get in. And then, yeah. All right.
And you're inside of the Calypso.
All right. Well, yeah. I'm gonna trudge on the way up to my.
Samira's all patched up.
Yeah, Samira's looking right.
The bay's dark.
The sleeping kids.
Yes. And as you get to the mezzanine, you just look down over a somber
Yeah.
bay, and you see that the bots have just lit up in the shape of a heart, and with little hands pointing at you.
No. You're all right, bots. You know what? It's like, you've been there for me. You guys have been there the whole time. You know what I mean? You're my ride or dies, bots.
And you just see them start to clamor and like slap hands, and
Oh no, people are sleeping. You gotta. It's still bedtime. I mean, listen. It's
their little armatures. Just
yeah. Okay, that's yeah.
kind of-
Just let's kind of keep it within a reasonable level. And it's like kids and they have a sleepover. It's like, all right, let's just keep it to a dull roar, bots. All right, thank you. All right, and then I'll do this. I just learned how to do this, and then for the podcast, I just made the little K-pop heart with the thumb and the forefinger, and that's for the bots. This ancient tradition has been retained somehow, and absolutely, yeah. Now I go back to bed, and I think that I'm gonna use this time to scheme some more, but I'm out of gas.
yeah, you pass out.
It's gone.
Yeah. And you are awoken at dawn by fireworks off in the distance going off.
It's a big day.
Yeah. And you have been informed that the championship match will be at sunset.
Oh wow. Okay, so it's basically like this is the arc.
The main event.
There's matches all day, but honestly, that means that we have a little bit more time than we typically would during the day to prepare.
Correct.
To murder a mechanic?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. This is our opportunity. It's like, I got 2 of these chips. That mechanic is fucked. It's like this is to kill him, and then this is to revive him and kill him again. Yeah, I mean, we've put together. I think that we've put together a strong strategy inside the arena and out. Now it's really about how can we increase? What is it? Is it
Your ROI?
No, ROI. It's not ROI. It's increasing the cost per purchase. Is it UTI?
No, that's
No,
that's
that's like in your dick. UPI?
no, it's units per transaction.
UPT. Okay, I was like, what I want to get is chlamydia. Is that on this sheet? Is my dick hole part of it? No. All right. So
Too much to do.
yeah, exactly. No, so we want to. I want to try to crank the UPT, and so I think that bots essentially have to be ready to do these quick mods and if we can turn a single purchase into a purchase that is the full hat configuration. Okay. I mean, just imagine what it would look like for Roshan to look out from the cockpit and then see all these little Samiras looking at him down from the stands. Like, that's a morale booster. Samurai, if you will.
Are you leaving to do anything before? I mean, you've still got the whole day.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I woke up. I'm gonna check my message box. Nothing in there. Perfectly fine. I'm gonna roll right back. I'm gonna head right down to the bay.
Yep.
Make sure all the preparations are going. Check the scheduling for the grav trawler.
It's all set and ready to pick everything up. Zigzag is nowhere to be found, but all of her work has been completed.
Yeah, Roshan is already in the simulator.
Yeah,
running
is
simulations
already
of
of
Baal's
mega
previous bouts.
at maximum
plugged in.
difficulty.
Yes,
Full sim.
and he will be doing that all afternoon until the fight.
Exactly. God, I wonder if there's a way for me to get that. I wonder if there's a way for me to get the simulator station on the grav trawler, because it takes a while. It takes a while to get from here to there, and I want him to get out of this and get into that. Like, I want him to take this neuro helmet on,
on the other
and get in
neural
the other
helmet.
one, put that one on, and then be there. So when they come out with the equipment, we're gonna wheel the.
Burnout actually comes down. He's like, "All right, I got this." I'm not going to let you ruin any more of the ship, Stab, okay? I mean...
What do you, I have a lot of great ideas.
You see him pick up a wrench, and you've never seen him pick up a wrench this quick, and he just starts to disassemble it, at the floorboards.
Oh, yeah. From the floor up.
Yeah. Well, he's uncoupling it from the floor because Roshan is still sitting. You doing okay in there, kid?
He's just completely fucked.
All right,
Everything
great.
else is turned off into the world.
Right, so it's
things.
He's clasped.
Whatever the hell you are, move it, and you see the bots come underneath.
Yeah.
And hoist it up
like
and
a cushion of air.
Like ants.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Carrying it over
like
to
a sticker relief.
the grab trolley. And they put it on.
All right, so the kid is on there. The kid has been installed.
And you see Burnout hops onto the grab trolley as well, and he calls for oh my god.
Oh, the Troy Master? Or?
No,
ZZ?
Zigzag.
Yeah.
And she comes out of her room and makes her way down. We're going.
These two. Yeah, exactly.
And they get on. Anything else you need brought over?
Yeah, honestly, a latte. If that's on the boards, is that no? All right. Hey.
And he just hauls the gas.
Yeah.
But he's like hauling the gas, but it drives off at like
3
miles
all
an hour.
right. Yeah.
And he just
cool move.
staring at you. Yeah.
It's tough to catch up, but it's still a little bit too fast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up, catch up, and I'm gonna say, "Old man, it's gonna be a good day.
Oh, I have no doubt.
It's gonna be a good day.
Yeah.
I think some thanks to me. Well, you know what? Yeah. You know what? I've done great. I've done everything great. It's all been great. No bad things have happened.
Look at cocky kid. And he just continues on the way with the Timberwolf, Zigzag, and the pod.
Yes, exactly. And he's just working his ass off in there. He has no idea.
No, he doesn't even know that he's on the way.
He's going to be surprised when he comes out of it. And we'll be there. Say, hey, it's fine. We got the ladder. You just get up on there. And then, as the trawler is pulling in there, I'm going to jump off and head up to Fizzbangs.
Yep. But as you're pulling in, the trawler goes by Baal's stable, and you just see him kind of hanging out in front, arms crossed, behind, back to a pylon.
Yeah.
Behind him, Baal is 6 foot tall. Behind him is someone who is 6'5" and just a kind of brick shit house.
Yeah, I look over. I'm looking over at Baal like, because I've put together a plan that I hope will really, really infuriate him, and I feel good about what I've done. And then I'd involuntarily shudder when I see this evil golem he has behind him, and it's like I can handle this tall person, but then I'm like, gugh.
But you see the man behind him just kind of whisper in his ear.
Oh yeah, I know who this is.
And then Baal actually starts to walk up to your trolley, and comes up to you, Stavron, and he's like, "Listen."
See, I don't think the match is for another couple hours. Although
not.
We'd be happy to get things moving now if you'd like.
I've already been impressed with what the kid can do, but I'm not going to go easy on him.
Oh, is somebody asking you to go easy on him?
Listen, he ain't making it out of this. But he's a good kid. He's for his first time out. I can't believe he's gotten this far.
Now I'm scared. Like, the nice Baal is actually like PsyOps level spooky horror. I say, well, thank you, Mr. Baal. Obviously, I can't wait to conduct business with you.
His first name's Otto.
Later on. I say, or Otto. I guess.
What'd you call me?
Baal.
That's
Sorry.
right.
I had a lot of speech therapy as a kid, and sometimes it kind of comes out weird still. But listen, I don't know like what you're trying to do. I don't know if you're like. Let me tell you what it sounds like. It sounds like you're threatening to murder my pilot.
No, I just have enough respect for the games that I'm telling you, I'm going to beat him. But he's such a good pilot already. I just want to let you know.
Oh. Yeah, I knew that. That's why I put him in. And honestly, I think that's why I think that Fuchs must have seen that too.
Who? What about Fuchs?
Well, Fuchs saw what the kid was able to do. I mean, dismantled the rest of your team like a crack-addled mechanic. And he said, you know, maybe there's an opportunity. I mean, maybe you don't read the streams, but he put up the purse for this fight.
You're dealing with that tab-addicted piece of...
Hey, now tabs are a healthy addiction. Tabs, I am obsessed with it.
You don't know what damage that guy has caused to this city. And you're dealing with him?
Well, for now. I didn't want to put up the whole purse, and he was like, I mean, I know you guys kind of have a thing.
Yeah, he's a stain on everything that's good around here. And you're in league with him now. You know what? I came over here to try and tell you you had a good kid on your side.
That's still true, actually.
And this is how you repay me when I'm trying to be nice to you?
Yeah. And I don't know if it costs more to get a big coffin, but your fucking gorilla should look it up. And I get back on the grav trawler.
And you just see him walk away and shake his head.
There's so many zeros on that check that you just wrote.
It's a very fun game. It is a very fun game. All right. All right, but I'm sweating for sure. And I enter into the multi-level warren that is the substructure of the Chagos Prime Arena. On my way to Fizzbangs just to make sure that everything's lined up for the stuff, and I'm bringing a couple bots to sort of work in the back.
Make sure you don't get murdered.
Well, yeah, I need a couple rough bots. This is a crazy part of town. No, I'm gonna bring my bots with me. And I want those claws up. I want them pinching. I want them letting people know. No. I want there to be a couple bots. Obviously, we got to have the one with the little cigar, and then we got to have the slightly larger one. I want to make sure that they're here so they can do the quick converts on the merchandise.
And
I let Fizzbang. I say, hey, listen, these are my employees.
This is a great idea. Can we? What if I took this idea of the head piece and used it for other Mech Jocks' livery?
I think. Listen,
and I cut you in on it.
This is exactly what I'm saying. I think this is an incredible idea.
I think this is a great idea. I think
it's an incredible
your idea
is
a great idea.
Ultimately, it's upsell.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing. At the end of the day, it's about getting a UTI, and we want to get one. We want to get a big one each time. Every interaction, there should be UTI involved. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is what I thought
Units
too.
per interaction. I agree.
I feel like that's different. Anyway, listen, we're talking about C-bills, right? I think we're synchronized on that. But obviously, this is an innovative format, and it utilizes merchandise that you already have. It's a no-brainer. It's a win-win. It's at least 5 wins.
I agree. I'll give you 5% off all my makings off of everyone else.
Madness incarnate. And I don't know if there's a mental battery that you can take to see if there's been any decline. But 5% is definitely not going to cut it, especially when...
Off of every single mech jock that we license this out to, you don't think 5% is a good deal?
I think that 10% is a reasonable deal that I would appreciate, respect, and consider. But you have to understand that, I mean, the schematics, the manufacturing, like, this is all exclusive. It's proprietary. Obviously, I'd be willing... Obviously...
Isn't it? It looks like 2 popcorn bags put onto a helmet. And
you know, you're the one talking to me because you like what I got. So don't denigrate it now. It's going to make you seem stupid. I'm telling you that it's a proprietary process. It involves these, which are also mine. And obviously, 10% is great. And then I communicate the fundamentals, all the proprietary systems that are involved in assembling, cuttage, snips.
I'll let you either make a check for this or you can spend a card.
This is Cha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Cha just got boosted, baby. So it's 6 now. So get ready. Wow. All right.
13
13. The number of the beast.
versus 9.
So I guess you're right. 10% will... I'll go as high as 10%.
Well, listen, and honestly, I'm overjoyed with 10%, frankly. To me, that really indicates that it's a vote of confidence from you that this is a business organization. It's an organization you want to be a part of. What is it?
Just shut up.
It's
You lost it.
all right. I say, yeah, I agree. I mean, I make sure that he essentially has the software like schematically from the bots so that he can, to whatever his manufacturer is, he can handle the whole thing end to end. I say, because I don't know how long we're going to be on Chagos. I mean, we're supposed to go to some place called Mackenzie. We'll see how that goes, I guess. But I want to make sure that you're set up for success even when I'm not in the system.
Great.
Perfect. Let's shake on it.
And the deal is done. And you feel a tapping on your shoulder. And as you turn around, it's Johannes Fuchs.
Mr. Fuchs.
Hey, I just wanted to come find you.
It's me.
I've been notified that if you would like to meet Prezio, now is the time.
Oh, he has a window of opportunity before?
He does have a time slot open for your presence.
Absolutely.
And requests.
Well, I say there's no time like the present.
Okay.
Let's go make some friends.
Great. And he leads you through a couple alleyways and through this part of town seems to be getting more glamorous and more. Okay,
so there is an upper echelon here, even on this outworld.
Yep. And he brings you, says, well, here's Prezio's, I guess we'll say, palace.
Wow.
I'll let you describe what it looks like.
Well, absolutely. It is actually nice. It isn't gaudy. Mm-hmm. It has a almost like Gilded Age luxury about it, but it isn't tacky. Like, it's not too much. The construction is it drops down from like a geometric spire down to a couple geodesic domes that surround it. So there's different types, and let's say that each of them is like a garden of a different biome. So he basically has access to the vacation worlds whenever he wants. And there's a monorail. Like it's a compound. It's basically like a village.
Yeah.
Tabs have done well for Silvio. They've done very well indeed.
Yeah. And you are led inside of inside.
No. There is like a hanging off of the right side of the spire, like the central spire, is like where it would be a flagpole, but off of the flagpole is like a big billowing tab. So it almost looks like this thing is one of the toys that a giant could pull the tab off of. And and Stavern just reaches up like,
and Johannes taps your hand. Don't touch the tabs.
be cool. No,
cool, man.
He's reaching up toward the giant flag.
Yeah.
like,
He's
God, someday.
damn, son.
Someday, imagine that.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine.
I have.
Anyway.
And you're led further and further back into the inner sanctum of
through each,
Prezio. Yeah.
And it's like, but of course this motherfucker is going to make us like, he's going to make us traverse like the full grandeur
Yeah.
of his thing. It'd be like, it's like the train at Disneyland.
Right, exactly.
It's like before we can get into there, it's like we got to see this Martian habitat.
Yeah, and like there's
This
just
Venusian
like weird
habitat. It's a
shit. There's,
fucking,
like,
it's a jungle. It's like one of them is a creature.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I guess where am I driving
He's
into?
got like a tiger just sitting somewhere, it's like no apparent reason.
Yeah, and it's like at first it's like holy shit,
Yeah.
and then like by the 10th biome it's like okay, well
Yeah.
this is kind of like that one.
Yeah.
I guess the birds are a different color.
Yeah. And you come to a door, and there is clearly a security guard outside, dressed in a jet black suit, looks you up and down, pats you, makes sure there's no weapons.
Well, I provide my weapons.
Okay, and he takes them.
I absolutely have those.
Yep.
But I offer them up instantly.
And you see him push a button, and the door opens up, and you walk as you can see inside. All the way in the far end of this room, there sits a man at a desk. He has a black jumpsuit on, but a white scarf around his neck.
Oh, very tasteful.
Yeah, sitting. And he's just, cross-legged.
Can we say
He's
that?
filing his nails.
Can we say that like there is a central like corridor basically that goes to him?
But you're seeing tabs.
Oh no, we're seeing
Hanging.
tabs, and it's like cases. It's like the sort of place that like John Wick gets into
Yeah.
gunfights.
Yeah.
It's like lit cases.
Yeah.
And inside the cases are all like the chasers.
Yeah.
All the world drops.
Yeah. And
Right?
you start to see Johannes behind you. His hands are kind of like trembling,
No.
But
This is like the Wizard of Oz. This
Yeah.
is like a, you know what I mean? Like I'm Dorothy.
Willy Wonka chocolate factory.
Yeah,
is what it
exactly,
is.
exactly.
yeah. And you hear from afar, it says, Mr. Otho, why do you not approach?
I say it's a lot to take in. It's just a lot to take in, and I do as he says.
And you make your way up, and he's just fine. He says, so, you come to me
Oh boy.
on my great grandnephew's second cousin's third grade graduation day,
Is
and you're asking a favor of me?
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
That's a big day for
For any
all those
third grader.
It's they're gonna bless them on this day.
So tell me, what is it you would like from me?
Well, I mean, as I am a new, I am a neophyte in the ways of the tab,
Yes,
but I love everything about the business model.
I know.
And
Look at this. I created all of it.
What's he pointing at?
He has all of the tabs that are around, and then he points to one directly behind him, encased in solid. You think it's like 6 inches of pure glass, like bulletproof glass. You see this? This is the first tab I ever created, and started off this entire operation.
And then I realize as I look up that the whole ceiling, like I thought it was like chandeliers and something. There's just maybe 130 drop pods just suspended from the ceiling, hanging over the room at different altitudes. Mm-hmm. It's just, it's exquisite. It's breathtaking.
It's a tab of himself.
Oh, yeah.
A younger version of him.
Well, absolutely.
In a pilot's
really? Well, I'm gonna absolutely utilize this way in. I'm gonna say, so did you compete in the games first?
I did. But then I thought, what if I didn't need to compete and I could just make money off the games?
I love what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh. You are a man after my own heart. I say, so just a couple of things that I'd like to discuss. I'm not sure if you are still keeping up with the games.
Do you peg me for a fool?
Well, no, not a fool exactly, but I mean, you have, in the maintenance of your empire, I imagine your time needs to be invested in very particular ways.
What is it you want?
Well, a couple things. First, I represent a newish mercenary organization in the Inner Sphere called the Black Remnant. You might be familiar with Otho's 88. We are a successor of that august organization.
Fascinating.
And obviously, we've just begun to make a name here in the Chagos games. As a fan of the sport itself, are you familiar with the recent rise of Roshan Cole?
No, I do not know of this Cole.
Well, let me show you something. And I'm going to get my slate out. I'm going to pull up a couple highlight clips. And I say, may I? I'm going to try to approach the bench. I say, I want you to see this kid. And we're just running through the highlights of these last two games. And then the final piece, of course, is that I let the video go a little bit farther, and it's like, oh, the next match is against Baal, and I'm like, oh well, that match hasn't happened yet. But I think you can sort of see the arc, you can see, obviously you can see the type of dedication that we bring to the table. We'd love to be a part of the tab economy in any way that we can.
And why do you think I would let you be part of this organization?
I think that we can offer something a little edgier, perhaps.
You're telling me you can do better than me?
No, I'm telling you that I can help make this organization even better than it is now.
Explain.
I think that these are professional mech warriors here in the games. They're getting a little long in the tooth. There's a young audience out there, and they are hungry for something different, something darker. You know, what we can offer. We are a working military, paramilitary organization. We are an active operating mercenary company, and this is something that we do for fun. But I think that you're going to find a clientele, especially some of these younger kids coming up, where this is maybe their grandpa's game. And I think that they're going to be looking for fresh talent. They're going to be looking for talent that's proven on 100 Inner Sphere worlds. They're going to be looking for mercenaries making money. And this is what they do in their off time. And that's what Black Remnant as a brand can offer. And I'll take my answer off the air.
Well, I will let. I will. Sounds very interesting. But I will let you know what's been on my mind.
Tell me more.
I am no spring chicken anymore.
I'm trying to imagine. I had to look up at the picture. I'm like, okay, well that's the spring chicken, and this is. I don't know what this is.
I would very much like to leave a legacy for my great-grandnephew and his...
Obviously, congratulations on his big day.
Yeah, no, that's his second cousin's big day.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he's excited too.
Oh, yeah, obviously. What I'd like to start doing is franchising these tabs on other planets.
This was literally going to be my suggestion. I say we never stay in one place very long. We have the capacity to capitalize franchise opportunities. We can seed the galaxy with this business everywhere we go.
If you would like this franchise, I will give, and if you establish this, I will take 80% of the profit and you'll get 20% of the profit on every planet you establish.
I mean, that's the most incredible thing I've ever heard in my life.
You catch yourself saying it aloud?
Yeah. Yeah. And then it's very quiet. So negotiations, I guess, are okay. I say that it's more than generous. I will write up a business plan that goes into what we intend to deliver on world after world. We can negotiate and make deals with mech warriors who are local to these systems, and that profit will all flow back here to the mothership.
I'm rethinking my idea now. You didn't even try to negotiate with me.
Oh.
What kind of businessman wouldn't even try and negotiate?
One who is still trying to prove himself. After a couple years of this...
I thought you knew what you were doing.
Fuck. I fell right in there. I say, you have to understand, for me, part of the payment is being a part of this brand.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, listen, we got to go win the title bout. So let me know how you feel about it. It sounds like there's some reconsideration sort of in the pipeline.
I don't have time for this. Tell me why I should give this to you or not.
Because I will be able to do it exactly as you imagine it being done. And all you will have to do is recline as the checks roll in.
All right. We'll give you a trial run. On your first planet, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, write that in the notepad. 20%.
Now come with me.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And he actually stands up and you see
it creaks.
But he walks and he goes to a far wall that is just a shelf of tabs. But he pushes it and a secret door slides open, right?
I look over at Fuchs and I mouth the words, "Holy fuck." Don't say it.
And he
just the mouth.
He gestures you to walk in front of him.
Does it seem like it's... Hang on. I'm getting so excited in this game. Does this seem like a sex thing?
A little bit.
Oh, you know what though?
20%.
20%. Let's. You know what? I can put up with a lot. Yeah. Let's enter the lion's den.
And as you walk in, it is a shrine of tabs lit by actual candlelight.
Oh,
and
Jesus
in the center
Christ,
of the room,
it's a cult.
There is.
Oh no, dude, this is fucking Scientology. Oh fuck! Why didn't I consider this? It's not a business thing. This is like fucking Nexium.
As you walk in,
Pyramid scheme.
you see a table, and in the center of the table is a golden bowl, and there's a tab.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, there is a tab, roughly this size, about 2 inches by 3 inches. It's the biggest tab you've seen, and he leads you up to it, and it is a tab of him.
Yeah, it's his own tab.
Yeah, and
Jesus Christ.
you see.
Now it's God. I'm in too deep.
Now, next to the tab are 2 pistols.
Jesus.
Remember when we were playing Battletech?
This is what I get for making tabs such a big deal.
And you see Prezio pick up a pistol and Johannes pick up a pistol. And they stand behind you and put the pistols at your back. And they say, pick up the tab. Say a prayer to the tab and then light it on fire and toss it into the bowl.
Okay, well, I get the tab, and I just look at it on both sides, and I can feel these pistols, like in my back, and I light it on fire, and I say,
Do you light it on fire?
I'm supposed to, right?
It's a test.
Yeah. Oh yeah, God damn it! Fuck you. You animal.
Even when I'm not Roshan, I fuck you over.
I'm gonna start it on fire, and then I'm supposed to put it on fire and then place it in the bowl, right? And then I'm gonna say, this is my first tab. This is my last tab. Now I'm the tab. And I put it in the bowl.
You light it?
I light it.
Okay. And then you hear, fantastic! And Prezio turns you around.
Scared shitless.
And he
When he grabs me, I'm like, huh, God.
and he kisses you on both sides of the cheek. He says, now, my friend,
Did I do it
my
right?
son,
Is this? Oh, no.
you are now a made man in La Taba Nostra.
Oh, God. And what's that? I mean, does it feel like the right thing to do is to? I'm supposed to kiss his hand or something, right? I'm supposed to.
You can do that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start kissing stuff, I guess. And then, so Fuchs is in it. Fuchs is in on this.
Yeah.
It seems like Fuchs is like completely in on this. Yeah. And I say, you old dog. You old dog. You might know a guy.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, well, fellas, listen. Before I can make us all very, very wealthy, I gotta go, obviously by proxy, but I have to go defeat the most famous Mechwarrior on this planet. So, I gotta get on that tram. I gotta make it back.
All right.
I say,
And Fuchs-
I shake his hand. I say, I will not let you down. I'm gonna spread the good word of these tabs. These tabs changed my life, and I think they're gonna change other people's lives as well. I'm the best salesman because I'm also a client.
Those Illuminati stamp collectors. Doomed Canary wins the day on that one.
God. So I'm just saying that if we ever get to the point where there is gonna be merchandise.
Do we even need to leave Chagos at this point?
Why would we? No, we do because I have to franchise. But I'm saying that why would we if we do some Black Remnant merchandise, we have to at least see what it would look like. Because just to see those bar pull tabs, I bet they're really cheap to make.
Yeah.
We have to just make just a couple tabs. We have to bring this into the real world.
Protoform live laugh tab.
The poster. Oh boy! All right. Okay. So yeah. I mean, my guess is, let's say that I'm actually like late.
Yeah.
Like from this, let's say that I'm coming back, and like that last match has already wrapped up, and there's a round of fireworks announcing the last one, and I am like running in through the front.
Yep.
I'm running up, like I'm running from all the way from the tram. I'm running up, and my hands are on my knees at fizz bangs, and I'm just like, how's it going?
Sales are great. They can't keep the stuff on the shelves.
Yes, and I run away. And I'm gonna run away, and I'm gonna head out to the stands and start talking to these people in the cloaks.
Okay.
What is that smile? I'm super scared.
So you have 8.5 million.
I know.
Or 17 XP to gamble around with, and you have not talked to the sommelier yet either. You don't have time at this point.
Well, yeah, but when I go see the sommelier, I'm gonna need a lot of money. So I'm gonna put 6 million in.
Okay, so betting on Roshan is paying 3 to 1, or 3 to 1.
Oh yeah, because Baal is a monster.
Yeah, 1 to 3. Yeah, and Baal is 2 to 3.
Yeah. I'm gonna put in $6 million bet. So don't make a fool out of me, boy.
Oh, this would be the big way that Roshan would screw you. But Starboard has never felt this way in his life.
No.
Two huge deals closed.
No. It's a big. You listen. It's a.
He would absolutely bet the farm.
It's a party atmosphere for sure. All right. Absolutely. I mean, I'm just sitting right down in the stands.
Yeah, and Burnout sits right next to you, to your left, and Zigzag sits to your right. She hands you some popcorn. And Burnout's kind of gives you a little one of these, and well, our kid's out there, huh?
Yeah. I mean, and I'm gonna lean right over, full uncle energy. Lean my head over. Just go in for the hug. I'm gonna grab a handful of popcorn. I'm gonna bump ZZ. And then I'm going to get locked in.
Yeah, and then you see somebody come in the crowd wearing a cloak and take a picture of you three, and it prints out, and they're like, "You want it? 5 C-bills."
Of course, yeah, I know how this works, but I'm getting it.
Yeah, and it's just a picture of you headlocked.
It's you know what it is? This is the picture of better times.
Yeah. You're headlocked. ZZ has popcorn in her mouth. She's giving the peace sign. And it's in black and white.
It's a real smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the games begin.
All right.
But as the games begin.
Oh, no, you're spending these. Oh, no. Why are you spending all of the chips that we gave you this whole game? Why would you do that?
You don't know yet.
You bad man. Listen, this was supposed to be my big score.
External camera engaged.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. And the arena fills with sound and music. Drums are beating. The Roshan shirtless are there in full force, giving the wave.
It's Roshan and Cole now, right?
Yeah, it's Roshan and Cole.
And 3 exclamation point, guys.
Exactly. Yeah, the bonus. Yeah, use your cards. I'm gonna use my chip. There's gonna be 6. No, but also we also know that the first part of the Roshan group, they're all wearing the helmet LRM drink combo.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's an impressive force.
But you see half of the arena decked out in the merch that you.
Oh, perfect. And is it like at Man City? Like, is there like an area of the bleachers, like of the seating that is like Baal fans?
I'm gonna believe you said Man United, but yes, there is a Baal section, and then you see the Roshan hooligans
Exactly.
really going crazy. But I'll let you do the announcing
Oh, okay.
for as the contenders come into the match.
Oh, absolutely.
Make sure to mention Fuchs in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, what you do see is 4 mechs come to the edge of the a part of the edge line, and they are all decked in Fuchs's livery.
Oh, really?
And they're just standing there watching.
Almost like an honor guard?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's even worse. Dude, I wonder if I poked the bear like too hard with this. I mean, I knew that the purse would be part of it, but if they're actually going to line up and essentially act as like seconds or like honor men, that he's gonna lose his fucking mind. Absolutely. All right, here. So, let's see. In this corner, orphan, shonen, monster of the field, a newly sprouted phoenix, Rashawn Cole!
The wave starts happening.
And Baal. No, that's not it. Okay. He needs a couple.
Well, he's
He needs a couple. He's the current like title holder, right?
Yeah.
He is the singles and grand melee title holder.
Yeah, exactly. The singles and grand melee title holder. Let's see the let's see. The Butcher of Borealis. Right? Exactly. And did you name you didn't name his vehicle, did you?
Go for it.
In his dire wolf, Lucifer.
Oh God, that was lame.
It's from the Karachi Death's Head
Yes,
stables.
yeah, exactly. From the Karachi Death stables, here to deliver death, to deliver fate's judgment. Auto Baal.
And you just see his direwolf step out, and on the second stamp, the ground seems to quake, but a cannonade of red fireworks go off around the arena.
Oh, like a runner, like
Yeah.
like the thing that the greyhounds chase.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
oh no, here. Can it burst behind him and then go on like run around on both sides?
Yep.
Perfect. No, and then it'll burst underneath, and the screen will just be like it'll be that low angle shot up into the cockpit.
Yeah. Love it.
Oh, but it's so resplendent, right? There's like a dark angelic quality about it.
Oh yeah. You can roll for initiative.
It's so
And this is the championship match, so you get 1 placard.
one
no
placard,
reuse.
and you also have that lucky shot,
Yep.
right? We have that dialed in because of what you were able to analyze. So what is it? So when you get out of the, I don't want to interrupt, but when you get, so basically you are like coming to on the on the trolley. Like you were practicing. We brought you on the trolley. You get out. I mean, where is his head at from there to getting up into the?
Still inside the arena.
Oh, it
like
just-
it's autopilot. Like he's a zombie. He just hops out of the simulator and reaches for the ladder straight into the cockpit. There's only seconds between neural helmet to neural helmet.
I love it. It would be crazy, like in the neural helmet, like in the simulator, if he is like getting out, he is like leaving the mech, and then he gets into the mech. It's like in his mind, it's the same. It's just a
thing.
handshake between these two realities.
Ooh, 6. 5.
Lucky already. Right. So we know that he's a bruiser. We know that his mission, his plan, is going to be to get right up in your face. But he does not have a lot of. There is a little section here where he does not have a whole lot of cover. He's going to be wide open if he's using his typical playbook. And he's been maddened by Stavrin, one of the most annoying people in the inner sphere. And I used all of my wicked arts against him.
I don't want to do that. Let's see. Sprint, that doesn't give you any additional movement, correct?
Yeah, I mean, if you're sprinting, it's
Move in half.
it's 1.5, but you can't shoot.
Okay, then I will sprint.
Okay. Yep. All right. Initiative time. No shots are able to be fired. An 8.
Whoa. Oh, thanks, Nolan. Oh, God. Kiko, we're looking for high numbers. So, yeah, I mean, do we take this time to take this opportunity to reposition? I mean, what did you do in the simulator? Right?
Well, I know his predilection to be
close.
aggressive and close.
So is this your opportunity to reel him in? Is this a rope-a-dope situation?
We'll attempt to.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back here.
Oh, we love this. We love to see this.
You see Baal arrogantly just move out into the open.
He's a carve of beef.
All right.
So it is
32 inches.
Okay, so long.
Yep.
So if I were to use my LRMs, how would that work?
You can either use it to attack, which is it'll give you the attack modifier or number on the LRM,
Yeah.
or you can use it to use that ability, the magnetic LRM.
I think it's too early to expend that ammo. I think I might just want to take a regular shot here because I do have a long-range weapon.
Yeah, just use your long-range profile. Four is
do that.
a hellified amount of damage at long range.
So, unfortunately, it's going to be a big roll.
Yep.
So his TMM is
1.
He's a monster.
okay. So
3.
3
Plus
1 plus 4 for long range.
4 for long range. So
That's
7.
not that bad.
Because there's no
no
nothing,
cover,
no interstitial
yeah.
stuff.
Okay, so I'm looking at 7.
This is, God, let's start out right. Let's start out right.
Do I overheat?
Not yet. Well, you know what though? You might be able to pull off and take a round to chill if you wanted to. You could overheat on this shot and then chill out next round.
Let's go ahead and try it. Never done it before.
Yeah.
So 1.
Yeah, but if you can drop another point of damage on him, why don't you just crit so that we can get into those tender systems? This is a Sea Galley situation. They got crab legs.
Looking at 7.
8.
Okay, so that's 5 points of damage.
Yeah, Tyrannosaurus, why not crit?
Oh, when I overheated, that would have made it an 8?
Yeah. Yes. The overheat makes it an 8.
Okay,
it's plus
perfect.
1 now.
Thank God.
Also, normally when Baal would attack, he would have had a 2 to start. But because of Stavrin, his starting number is now 3.
Oh, it screwed up his it basically screwed up his base attacks. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so now he's the same as Rashawn Cole. I'll take any edge we can get over this fucking monster.
So he starts at a 3. What's the TMM? 2. So he's at 5. Long
4 is
range.
9?
No.
Interesting.
It is.
Oh no. He has some character ability.
what was it? It was 3 plus 2, 5 plus 2, 7.
And the cover?
Cover is 1 is 8.
Okay. 7.
He spends a chip.
God.
So this is just gone.
Yep.
Okay.
And you are hit for 5 points.
Okay.
Man, they came out swinging, folks. God, it is a wicked looking mech. We got to put as many pips on this thing as we can get. And if we can, we got to get inside the guts of this thing. Into red.
8.
9. As you see Baal just maneuvering quickly for a dire wolf.
So I'm overheated 1. What are the penalties there?
It's +1 to roll, and then there is a movement modifier. I think it's -2 inches.
Okay.
But let me just double check that.
Yeah, I mean, it's either there or there, right? Mm-hmm. Those big tanks in the front are going to offer really robust.
Yeah, but I can't get there.
Oh, because of the heat.
Yeah, because of the heat.
Well, we'll see we'll see how much the heat actually affects the. The sauce.
Cranston Snord says -2 inches move per
Yeah,
heat.
I was right.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, your guesses on this game have actually been very good. Yeah.
No, I've read it. I just had to bring it back.
Yeah.
So I'm in a pretty good position
you
as
wait?
it is. Maybe I wait. Do I want to give him the standstill?
Well, the standstill is an advantage for you on shooting as well, right?
Yes.
I mean, that matters because his next move is going to be into this cover almost certainly, right?
Well, we don't know.
No, we don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, obviously we don't want to.
Actually, I need to give him the +2 because then I need to drain this heat.
Yep. Go over here, get the cover.
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing the Baal playbook. Mm-hmm. Check him out, wearing Mr. Tux. He's just going to run straight into this disc.
3, 9. You can go 9.
Intriguement.
Okay. So you see Baal. You see him. You can only see his arms actuating behind
Just
the
threaded.
Yeah,
So
behind this column.
does that mean that we both don't have line of sight?
No one.
Okay. Yeah. So I clear the heat by not attacking.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'll clear the heat.
You clear 1 heat.
Yep. 1 heat.
If you shut down, it clears all the heat.
Okay.
Don't do that. Not in the arena. Okay.
9.
Oh, Kiko, that's very good. Now he's scooching. You see him scooch? You see him scooching over here?
And you see you just see arms move, but not much more.
Okay.
I mean, it's second verse, same as the first, right?
Swing on back.
Yes. And then I think there's something zesty. There's something tangy. This is medium, I think, now. Yep. Healthy medium.
Yep. Okay, so 3 plus 2, 5.
Yeah, I think
Medium is 1, 6 points coming.
And cover.
Cover 7.
Okay. Thank God.
no more chips. No more chips, baby.
But then you see a second salvo launch at the same exact time.
What? What the fuck is this thing?
He is lucky too.
Okay.
Oh!
As the salvo of missiles shoot into your body for another 5.
Okay, give me a crit.
11.
11 is engine hit.
That's 1.
Yep.
So it's +1 heat. And plus 1 when you're firing your weapons.
That should be it for Roshan. He's got 1 hit left, and he's a goner.
That's a lot of money.
So engine hit. I'm just
And we have to remember what we can pull off with this. Right? With the chip.
then. Let's see.
And we have lucky as well.
You've got,
Avoid critical hit. Is this what I spend that on?
well, avoid critical hit. You could.
The movement is about to not become the most important thing.
Yeah, I mean, you could also
On
trigger.
offensive, I think.
You could trigger a critical hit. You could do a couple different things.
Okay.
So right now, he's got 5 pips left till you get into his core.
Right. And then he's got another 5 after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think one shot at medium range with heat, with if you overheat, will be 6 points, and that'll get you into the critical.
Well, it's 1 heat already. Or -1 heat?
Well,
No, you're 1 heat.
1 heat? Okay.
+1 heat.
all the time?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
So that's already
yeah,
-1 to hit.
Yeah. Then we may want to trigger. We
I
may want to
still
use.
have the lucky.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, I think. So does having 1 heat mean we can't use heat to increase damage?
You can go all the way up to 4, but once you get up to 4, you automatically shut down.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying 6 is the threshold that puts it into crit. Or we can do a 5-point hit and use this to trigger a crit.
Lemon Shark Game says the heat doesn't apply this round.
Yeah. It doesn't
end of the phase.
apply the shooting,
End of
the actual
yeah,
round.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it's all simultaneous, right?
Yeah. So the thing now, I think, is to blast him.
Okay.
And we'll try to get a lucky crit that'll hopefully keep us alive, because we just need to be the one that hits first.
So let's do the math. I'm starting at 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
You stood still, so -1.
No, I
we
moved.
came over here.
Oh, you did. Okay.
But that's still ground. So,
so 3.
Yeah.
Were your target numbers based on him having stood still?
No.
Okay.
no. So 3. It's in medium range, which is +2.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're at 5. He has cover, so that's 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
The TMM.
Oh, so 7.
7.
There's the 7.
And the lucky grants me what?
1 reroll.
1 reroll? Okay.
1 reroll. Are you hearing the sound of the wolf? Are you hearing the wolf within? Is it time
No,
for you to do the-
Roshan.
Oh,
Roshan looks at his
instrumentation?
his instrument panel, and his eyes move towards the magnetic pulse.
Basically try to set yourself up for success in the future. Now, what exactly would the magnetic pulse missiles do?
It would allow him to, I believe, not be able to attack in the next.
Oh, shit.
We need to confirm that.
Yeah,
that's super
I mean,
important.
because that's. Oh, this is the EMP pulse off
Yes.
of a custom warhead.
Yeah, off the LRM. I think you had it written down, didn't you?
I just had the name of it. I had it in the book, so I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah. See, and Shark Games is in. You got this. You spend the plaque to get the ammo explode. I mean, there's a couple of paths to victory here, especially since you have the reroll, right?
Yeah. I guess I should go for the hit then.
The,
Just go for the hit,
ammo explode.
and then save the special ammo if I desperately need it.
Yes, exactly. I mean, maybe that's how you open up, because if you hit with that in order, maybe it locks down his attack for that round. We use that to buy time.
Yeah. All right.
But anyway, you're looking for a 7,
Looking for a 7.
and then we use the plaque to pop something inside there, something wet. Come on. Because you did the research, right? You have the benefits. Yeah, so now it's just complicated. We don't want to use this plaque to increase the score by 1. We
But
want to
if
use
I
this
do,
plaque.
I can guarantee this hit. If
Yes.
I re-roll, who knows what the fuck's gonna happen?
Exactly, because you have to abide by it. But we wouldn't be able to use this to trigger the ammo explosion. This is the worst day of my life. I think you got it lucky. Give him a UTI. I think you pop SA lucky. We re-roll and you roll high. It's a 7. It's right in the middle of the range. And then we use this to make it really hurt. Right? Then we use that to make it hurt.
Eric,
Yep.
after 4 hours of running simulations,
Yeah?
all day,
All day long. Honestly, Kiko, you're making a great point here.
do you think that would give me the 1 I need to hit on this?
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it's like, be careful. Be careful.
The magnetic pulse is a -1 to their modifier.
Okay.
Okay,
P-
so
+1, excuse me.
it makes it basically it makes them
harder,
shittier,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
right? Which could help a lot. Because he's already mad.
Well, the studying got you the lucky.
Yeah.
But that was the rewatching the recordings.
Okay, so
Then plug those recordings into the simulator for 4 hours.
We don't want an asterisk on this. Right?
Do you want me to do a skill check on my legendary Mechwarrior's knowledge?
actually, that's a great idea.
That is fun and cool.
So this is I get a +3 to this.
So we're looking for the big numbers.
Yes. That's not as good. Yeah, it doesn't happen. So,
Okay, so you're trying. So yeah, I say lucky SA, re-roll, spend the plaque because you're gonna hit. Spend the plaque, and then I shouldn't have said that.
why would you
gonna
say
leave
that?
I'm gonna leave the studio. Here, I'm gonna go out here while you roll.
Why would you blow the lucky if you're just going to spend the plaque anyway?
No.
Oh, I get it.
This is to blow up ammo.
Yeah. It's really our only shot.
Yes,
We have to bet
it has
all.
to happen. You have to bet the fucking farm, right? So lucky. Big rolls. We're looking for. Oh, you just need a 7.
Stop talking.
Oh wait, no. So the way that works is you have to actually, if you scored a hit on a location with ammo remaining, you can spend a plot point before rolling a critical hit location to assign it to the ammo slot. So you have to get into crit
So
and
you have to
assign
crit it and then cause it to explode.
a
But
lot.
we can trigger a critical hit and hope it goes in our favor. Should I make the shot?
Yeah, exactly. I'm leaving. It's been a great show, everybody. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna be outside. I can't see it.
Here goes luck.
You're rolling lucky. Okay.
Yeah. 8.
Yeah. All right. So definitely have to leave the studio for important roles.
So it's 5 damage.
5 damage.
And we're going to spend the chip to trigger critical hit.
Okay.
Whoa. So then we use.
So I got to roll for this table.
Yeah.
Also need a very good roll here. So that's
about a
10. Fire control hit.
Yes.
Oh my God.
+2 to his TN. As you see, as your salvo is just
+2.
rip through his armor, and you see cables just running loose and fire extruding.
Oil spray.
Yep.
Lemon Shark Games. I stripped off all his armor, did not get into his structure, but I did spend Destiny point to roll a crit.
Well, but the main thing is that is a very, very good crit for us.
Yes, no, that's exactly
That's
what I
an
needed.
equalizer type crit. If you hit him with the magnetics now, his in aggregate, he's +4 over his normal shots. It's really, really good.
So now we are
At initiative.
Yes. Yeah, now we have to continue playing.
Vayner DG in tab we trust.
Dude, it's gotta be T to the A to the B.
Tab be praised.
What's the tab? You dorks. All right. Oh! Hot sauce.
4. Shit.
I'm invigorated. Yeah, he did drop the ball. Exactly right.
So Baal would rush in for the kill.
He might. Well, he's in a.
Yeah,
he has been placed in a very, very bad position here, frankly. Like really, really bad. Look at him trying to. Look at this piece of shit. Oh wow! Oh, because he doesn't know. See, Eric is showing us his mind here with these. Not Eric's mind, Baal's mind. You see him angling this rod around? No. Really?
He sprints.
What a psychopath. Sprints, so no shot? Dude, turn the heat up.
So what does a sprint give him?
Nothing. He just can't shoot.
But he
Any
gets his
bonus to his
TMM.
TMM?
Oh, yeah. No. It's just
It's just,
ground
he just
movement.
gets the extra movement.
Yeah.
Okay. I need one more hit.
Well, but I know, but this is the thing. He spent this turn sprinting, which means he can't fire.
Right.
Which
So I
means
go
you
for short
must
range.
fire.
Yes.
It means that you have to lance right through this guy.
Ball him.
You have to ball him, essentially. You got to drop the ball.
Or do I dissipate this heat?
Well, I mean, it's +1 heat anytime.
It's because of the engine hit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Up close, your TMMs are going to be up close. Your shot, your Sator is going to be really nice. Like it's going to be a really, really low, very reasonable hit. You come over here, and I mean, obviously, this is a Wild West shootout, basically, Keek. This is a Wild West shootout. Do you have the range?
Yeah.
Then I think you get the fully exposed shot. He has run over in the corner so that he can come up and bully you. I think that Roshan just meets him on the field of battle. This is his turn to not fire. This is your turn to unleash. Put all that pain
So I believe this
into the
is
shot.
Back to a 7 because of my overheat. Or what is short range bonus?
So
It's just no negative.
it's
No negative.
no
Okay,
negative.
then it's
so
probably
you're
6.
you're at 3.
3.
You moved, which is 0.
Yep.
I sprinted, which is ground movement. It's just TMM.
So 1.
So 1. So 4.
4. Overheat is 1. 5.
5. And short range is
5.
0.
5. 5. 5. 5.
5.
No luck.
Here, I'll leave. Hey everybody, I'll be back in a sec. Ow. I got choked.
The this is just a 2d6 roll, but it's never been this stressful in my entire life.
It's a 5. It's a 5 on 12.
I'm not looking.
And you can see at this point, you can see Baal's face through your cockpit. You're just staring at each other as your arm raises up.
11.
And you
5 points of damage.
inject a salvo of missiles and energy into the direwolf, and you see the torso separated, almost severed from the legs.
From the gyro?
Yeah, and it starts to slide down, and you see the cockpit open. And as it's sliding down, you see Baal just start to step out and walks it off out of the cockpit. And you see fireworks flare all around the arena, and you see him walk up to your mech, and he waves you down.
Stavron up in the stance like, no, don't get out, kid. No, get him with your foot. Fling him out, kick him through the uprights.
What would Roshan do?
Yeah.
He would get out because someone is telling him
to
get out.
No, this is just Stavron. Yes. This is just Stavron saying, kick him through the uprights, get 3 points.
So Roshan obliges, gets out, slides down the ladder.
And Baal just comes up to you and says, listen, kid, I've never seen anyone so young, so new, do that well.
Roshan is averting his eyes.
No, look at me. You deserved every point in this victory. Anything you ever need,
Crying.
come to me.
I'm so
when you're
rich.
on this planet, you come to me. Remember, it's all about the pack. And he just walks away.
Roshan doesn't even say anything.
And then you see a little cameraman come up. Roshan, tell us, what are you just defeated Baal. How do you feel about it?
He just looks at Baal.
And Baal actually looks back at you. He's like, gives you a nod and a thumbs up.
Yeah, do it. You got this.
It was a good fight.
That's it. That's all you got. You defeated the champion.
I am down. I am running across the field. All the way across the field out to this microphone. I've gotten down. I've pushed my way through. There's 2 guards behind me trying to keep me out.
Stavron Otho, on the field, you've seen your trainee take on the champion. How do you feel?
This is Roshan Cole. This is the future of this sport. Right here, his legend is born on Chagos, but it will not remain here. Obviously, we're touring this system. Next stop, Mackenzie.
Stop telling people where we're gonna be. People are trying to kill me.
Next stop, Mackenzie. Obviously, you have a piece of this legend tonight up at Fizzbangs. I know you've seen him out there. This is an incredible opportunity to start completing your collection. And what's more, start earning some of those tabs. Thank you so much, everybody. This has been Black Remnant. Run away.
You heard it there, folks. Get your merch at Fizzbangs.
Yeah, I mean that's probably game, I guess.
The series closes. Black Ram napped.
Why am I so stressed out?
Yeah, the party goes on for hours. Baal actually comes up and congratulates you again, and he does say if there's anything you ever need, he's here for you. Yeah. But then, as the evening hour wanes, and your victory is solidified, you make it back to the Calypso, and you notice that the bay door is down. And Stavron, as you walk in,
yeah, my gun is out now. I mean,
your pouncer is gone. And also Zigzag kind of looks over and she's like, hey, Commander, you got like half an engine missing.
What, from the Calypso?
Yeah, I don't get it.
We need that.
I guess we're not leaving Chagos.
I say no, Zigzag.
And that's where we'll end.
Okay. Okay. All right, here. And I'll save that line for the next episode. Wow, what a game, Eric. That was a real treat.
It was all down to dice rolls. There was no BS in that whatsoever.
It was using the lucky right, using our point. He had to use his point to get the hit.
Yes.
You used the SA to confirm the hit, and then deliver a wicked
And we just
debuff.
happened to crit exactly what we needed.
No, a wicked debuff. Like I say, between that and the magnet, we could have had him starting at 4s.
Yeah.
In every shot, right? God, that was just fucking incredible, dude. That was really, really well done. What a fight! Jesus Christ, I'm stressed out. I need to fucking relax. Is what I need to fucking relax. Is what I need to do. But that's 12 milli.
Rashawn won a match. Starvin joined a cult.
Wins all around.
No, that's 18.
No, it's 3 to 1. It's 3 to 1. God, we're back in it, boys. We're back in it. And it's just doing what I do best. Lies. Until they're true. You know, you lie and tell it's the truth.
No, it's a good thing you needed that. You got that 18 million because it's all going back to repairs.
Yes, exactly. We have to because you have
There are 2 points of structure left on this.
2 points of structure left on Samira. It's she's not looking great. But anyway, super fun episode. Thank you so much. Eventually, we'll have to figure out a cool term. For the people who are watching in this, we'll talk to Mike. We'll see how it goes. It could be tab related. I mean, we'll figure it out. In any case, thanks so much for watching another episode of Black Remnant. We will see you, of course, next week. It's going to be an absolute blast. See you next Tuesday, as they say.